was born white instead of black. But Caucasians still talk shit behind my back. Would I jack, pack a pistol, or ever sell crack? Attack an enemy, or walk laps around the track? How would I act if one time cut me extra slack? Would I still blow my dough or be disciplined and stack? I wonder, what type of roof would I live under? My moms and pops together or my family asunder? Most likely, be close to the ones that's most likely. Spiky flat tops that dislike Spike Lee. The fact of the matter, the blacker the batter. The fatter the penis with that yak in the bladder. Would I be humble or still wild and ready to rumble? Crumble chronic and guzzle yak till I stumble. If an if was a fifth, I could knock it down swift. And that ain't an if or a myth. But what if? What if? What if Pops would've never copped that house for sale, and instead bought one with a Damu's dwell? I can tell, I just know myself too well. I be still banged out, giving keyways hell. When I fail with the big homies coming post bail, and Michelle, would she still be in the Norvell or my mail? Would I still prevail in them shootouts and love to smell the discharged shells? I bet I'd still be a ride on the set. Squabbing, can't stand to see the homies on the wet. Whacked out, looped up so much he black out. Would I ride in a county jail ride or track out? Hit the blood module or walk the main line? Claim mine with tattoos, throwing up gang signs. What if Pac would've never fell in love with a Glock? But we still had these thugs that bang from no block. What if? What if Eve would've never been deceived? But we still rob and kill, fornicate and thieve. I believe it'd be perfect with no purpose to grieve. Some say that I'm a dreamer and a little bit naive. What if I didn't have such a gorgeous gift? Would I have to lift boxes on the graveyard shift? Would the war be so wicked with war? Would niggas get to hang that couldn't kick it before? Would Bin Laden had a been rotten? Still hot and plotting, Armageddon on this modern day sodden. Not in a million years could we predict the pleasure if a man didn't think with his dick. Perhaps we'd be living in a world without straps, claps and kidnaps, no gangster raps. And that's the only thing that make me think twice about if being switched, cause I do it so nice. What if? Nigga don't control none of this shit. That's what if though. I've been through a few storms, but I always knew Emmanuel would see me through. He always do. It get more hard to cry every day go by. I ain't gon' lie, that's why I stay so high. I'm an artist, working at perfecting his pictures, drinking liquor when I should be searching the scriptures. I keep a lone chrome, I ain't trying to get my dome blown while I get my dome blown. I was homegrown, mama may have and papa may got, but I'm a man, I can't just stay at they spot. You sitting on your ass, saying you wishing you had it. I'm at my kid's school paying tuition. They say it take a village to raise them from a knee high, or drop them off and let them go live with Eli. Put food on the table, I ain't looking for help. I can bring home the bacon and cook it myself.
Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child that can hold his own. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child that can hold his own. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child that
all the worries that she already carried. Mom's had me by a man that was already married. That's the circumstances into which I fell. Father Abraham ain't lived with Ishmael. Keep my balance through the troubles I challenge. Such a faithful steward, always gotta double my talents. That's why I go so hard to see my whole 9 yards. Lost time, the low did more than 4 behind bars. I said it, I did it. I'm breaded, I get it, I'm with it. I'm a prophet, they just scared to admit it. I was born alone to die alone. I get high alone, and ain't nothing like your own when you buy a home. Rolling Stone might see me in Miami. No Grammy, but I'm eating and feeding my family. Made a mess. Seen so many die for less, you call it luck. Why can't it just be I'm blessed?
Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in home zone. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in home zone. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in home zone. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in home zone.
Can God bless a young nigga when he's obsessed with making money and murder in the process? I confess I'm dirty and dishonest. Listen to my flesh and ignore my conscience. The way I was raised ain't nothing like I am these days. 10 years ago they said I was going through a phase, but amazed a nigga ain't changed his ways. I still smokes and drinks and thanks to crime pays. The lust of the flesh got me brushing with death. I hustle too much to ever suffer the stress of being broke. I'm banged out, fuck trying to hang out, slang out the back door. I smoking my brains out, accustomed to busting, put trust into nothing but dollars and cents with dishonest attempts to make more and take more. Make no mistakes though, I'm sick in the head and I lick for the bread.
Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in home zone. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in home zone. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in home zone. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in home zone.
Getting hard trying to live in this land, Lord. I'm sick of paying rent, I wanna be the landlord. Not too many children in my section 8 last night. Lights out, they on section 8. We get constipated from that government cheese. Paying taxes, steady get a government cheese. Don't nothing change no matter who we vote for. So why waste time even going to try to vote for? When you grind so hard, you supposed to see profit. Why we so broke? We supposed to be prophets. We never had a choice on coming to America. I feel something real bad is coming to America. I don't write the mayor, they say I got a right to, but I don't even know where a nigga supposed to write to. I keep my chest up and head to the sky until the day I burn or head to the sky.
Good days, and there was many bad days. Lord, I've had hills to climb and sleepless nights. But when I look around and see what you've done for me, I'll say thank you, Lord, and I won't complain. Yeah, no.
I'm no devil, I know that I'm God's son, but I still smoke weed with my godson. And even though they say the woman is the backbone, we just wanna see them laying on their backbone. Thumb through the word, but you know what's confusing? Between the experts, it's so much confusion. I want it all, for all that I care about. I want a ball, that's all that I care about. Travel 50 states, broke 48 laws. Ran across a book called 48 Laws. Some say it's bad, some say it's a good book. I say it ain't got nothing on the good book. I ain't tripping on going to the motherland. On the other hand, I like to buy my motherland. What price can we all get peaceful? Stay at war and swear that we peaceful.
Many good days and bad days. I've had some hills to climb and Lord, sleepless nights. When I look around and see what you've done for me, I'll say thank you, Lord. I won't complain.
What's wrong? Can't we all get along, wanna buy a home, but can't get along. I'm trying to stay focused and write the right rhymes, cause these days everybody write rhymes. My uncle went to the rehab, hooked on morphine. It seems he came out even more fiend. Don't wanna see cuz die or blood bleed. We all lose every time black blood bleed. Holla Hail Mary, a light no candle, but I'm still trying to handle what I can do. I go hard for what I need, so it's ample. Watch me, you won't need no example. Crucial situation, my life in a crisis. Need to trade my life in for crisis. Please forgive me for what I did last night. I don't know, this might be my last night.
Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe, stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie Cook-Up Boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga Spider Low.
Spider Low, nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low, that's my nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
You are now in the black box with the homie Spider Low, the most eastiest. Facts over feelings, keeping it a Google Plex. Feel my campaign.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
I can't think without a whole zone. It's almost gone, but don't think about the ozone. I ain't ate all day, but I'm so blown. Tell the DJ to throw on a slow song. My life is what the po-po press for. South Central is so stressful. In the city of the bombest herbs, the only way to low know the calmest nerves. Females say I'm a conceited nothing, no good, only call when in need of something. It's a thin line between the love and the lust. Should never have young cuz in the cuffs. Gotta be cool with them first advances. Working in these uncertain circumstances. Fake ballin' had you broke with a buzz. Pump your brakes, come smoke one with us. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us.
Come on.
Come smoke one with us.
Come on.
And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. I get high as the heights that I'm reaching to. Put a few in the air for Big Meech and Blue. Grind hard through the middle of the night. Shit, I might see a little of the light. I never sleep, barely get some rest. I swallow my blood before I hit some stress. Roscoe's on the east, a hit to west for jacks. Pockets fat, I just hit for racks. Yeah, that's where I can get some clothes at too. It's already 1 and it closed at 2. Fast lane, ballin' out, racing the range. Gangbanger, all about chasing the change. I'm icy, judge and the jury. Ain't trying to see the judge and the jury. Eastie, represent the E&S, but I still Baymac like BMF. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come on. Come smoke one with us. Come on. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all.
Come smoke one with us. Listen, come smoke. Hey, look. Get money every day like it's no thing. Buy a zone of that cushion, smoke the whole thing. Rolled up deuces, carry 4-5. Off a half a gram of kush, but we so high. South Central where they murder with no alibi. Do walk-ups and don't respect drive-bys. We some young killers, still some fly guys. Neighborhood near Puzzle and SPI. We rich roller coaster cribbing, that's our lifestyle. And that explains why my neck and wrist iced out. Smoke big blunts, ride luxury. A nigga beat his bitch up cause she was fucking me. And then I beat the pussy up and told her it'll be alright, just tell me every time he mention me. Yeah, and that's just how it's meant to be. It's an in-hood thing, Slauson after century. Yeah.
And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us.
Come on.
Come smoke one with us.
Come on.
And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all.
Come on.
Come smoke one with us.
Come on.
Come smoke one with us.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Know when we gon' go, so might as well come smoke one with Cuz in the black box. Come smoke one with Cuz. They tripping on our notifications again this morning. I see that's a random occurrence. I thought I figured out how to stay away from that by not releasing content prior to the day we do a wake and bake, but seems like that's not a surefire method of troubleshooting. But irregardless, I see we still accumulating, matriculating in, just at a slower pace. So I'm going to say, like I usually say, this show is a blessing for us to politic in the black box while we blow us a session on this Thirsty Thursday on my mama. I hope everybody Gucci, everybody blessed, everybody healthy on my mama. Animal, good looking, homie. Appreciate it. He say, we smoke big blunts, ride luxury. Nigga beat his, she was me, and I beat you up and told it it'll be all right. Just tell me every time he mention me, and that's just how it's meant to be. It's an in-hood thing from Slauson out a century on the set that door. Like if you like that gear, that green and gray combination today, you can go ahead and make your way to the site. I'ma say, and that's BayMacStreetwear.com. Don't want to forget, we also have a whole other line of designs at baymac.bitcartel.com. You can get geared up on my mama. 2020 and beyond. That's just going to be the location on my mama. Merchandise available right here at Spider Loc Most Easty. Real soon, we're going to do the slogan, slanguage, merchandising right here off the site, the location. So you ain't got to go nowhere to look for it. Just putting the last few fine tuning touches on the whole situation, and we should have that properly prepared for your consumption in the very near future on my mama. Cartel site is temporarily down, SPI. That's news to me. All right, well, we have to see about that. That's what it do. Salute from Jers. Okay, Jers up in this thing. Shout out Jers. Shout out to my folk, Rock in Trenton, Megadome, D-Nut, Reese, Spotterlope. Yeah, I got some folks in Jersey. Oh, my mama. Hey, Maylene, pretty flowers. Salute to you. The work you doing out here, the presence you making. I love to see progress, something for nothing, ground up. And you and your folks sure are the epitome of the essence of that expression. So salute for y'all keeping it a Google and for allowing me to realize a desire, put it out into the universe, and you allowing the universe to utilize you to make that come true. That's a real beautiful thing. And I find that shocking that you don't read that content in 2 parts. Gotta salute that. Because that's even more impressive for it to come across like such a production. I know the music adds to it, but for you to change the tones of voice on point like that without missing a beat, you the GOAT. You ever outsource that talent to other situations other than the Crown Court? On my mama, I got something I might need you to read of a similar nature. Somebody else has already done it, but they don't do nowhere near the type of job you did. On my mama. And that's just me keeping it facts over Philly, keeping it a Google. Keeping it a Google. I didn't say Google, I said a Google. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Last time I was up in here, I was faded. I was trying to play it off and get up out of here like I wasn't. But on my mama, I even realized when I was doing some editing that I didn't turn the mic off. And I was faded. I was doing too much, too early, too fast. And somebody asked me in the comments, so I guess it wasn't that much of a mystery. Somebody asked me, okay, I feel you, Crown TV is the source right now. That's wise to keep that brand rich. But I heard myself talking on the thing like, damn, yeah, you gotta pace yourself. They say a fool is somebody that continuously does the same thing, looking for no result. Well, I ain't ate this morning, but my bottle's smaller. Oh my bottle. I ain't going out like that. This about it. We waking and baking doing VJ Keyway, Bay Machiavelli, T Chandler. What it do not? Good morning to you, man. And the Google gang up in this thing. My day unos.
That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Game bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno.
Niggas know air since day uno. For rare recitors, and I'ma say puto. And I mean that with all due disrespect to the ops off tops if you this the set. It's man though, I go half on the sack with him. Double back on foot with the Mac with him. Cognac, that's what my joint drank, period. I done seen him do it point blank. Neighborhood for death though, EC on mine. Every time, still give my nigga 3 up high. When it's cracking, he usually a trip before me in 03 introduced me to Nip. Got a lot of politics between the two turfs. Choose to keep it mafia like Blue Smurf. Half the time I don't even like her, but I ain't never met a nigga like
That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Game bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno. So when it come to dying, it ain't nothing. Killing ain't shit either. Enemies know we stay hunting. We know it's wrong, but we love it. Where you wanna take it? We in the streets. We don't mind a little confrontation. Whole lot of gunplay with me and my low. I'm talking pistols with the scopes when we out on patrol. Hunting for domes. My low was a fool when he get it in. Pull up on him like cuz, let's slide in. Getting in. Lil Mac down, my bro. Ain't gotta prove a point. It's facts over feelings in my SPI voice. M's be the logo. That's my day uno. We ain't friends. It's only me and cuz in this Benz. Like identical twins. We on that same shit. Day uno. Them be the niggas that I bang with. A lot of politics between both gangs, it is what it is. The homies live the game. That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one and never changed up. That's my day uno.
That's my day uno. SPI Blue Smurf off the Loke EP. That's Puto on the beat. Tap in ASAP on all digital platforms. I pinned that question, y'all getting used to for a reason. Did you see the Akon and My Son live chat? Yeah, I seen it. I found it interesting because, you know, ever since we've been seeing Akon parading around with the pink puppy, I've been hearing a lot of people make the comment that, Akon being said he wasn't street, he was just entertainer, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So I just been kind of watching that perspective develop in the general public on the issue. Like, Akon get a pass for being around this filthy peasant of an individual because this dude, Akon himself is not of the culture of the street or the regular real nigga type culture, right? So I kind of like, as I analyzed it from a distance, I kind of like factored that into my analyzation, thinking that was information about Akon that I didn't know. And when I was watching the live before it started, I was expecting to hear Akon speak as such as an individual. However, to my shock, Akon on there talking like a regular street nigga, every word, every slang, every posture. He talking like, yeah, like he a real one himself, and he on there trying to justify getting that while he dealing with dude. And salute to my son for like making it real plain and simple as to why that's a violation of what we stand for. And Akon keep trying to say, he said some bull talking about, oh, this is entertainment. Like, dude, get a pass because this is entertainment. Like, it's not cats doing real hard time. Like, he say, oh, he feel like it's cool for old boy to get down like that because he never should have been put in that position. But that's like fast forwarding to the situation. It's like, did nobody trick him into this position? There is no books or movies or stories that say being involved in these type of situations at all turn out glorious. Nobody can say here in the 20 teens that a young man in his 20s can be convinced and tricked to think that the way to go is to get involved in gangs and all that. Didn't nobody twist his arm and none of that. For whatever reason, he chose to do that voluntarily. But they keep making the excuse like he didn't qualify to participate, as if there's this grand standard somewhere that street cats are measured up against. When the truth and reality is, for years and years and years, it's been understood that any and everybody that has an interest can be a part of this culture. And that's why it's so f***ed up. It ain't like nobody is going through no hella scrutinizing induction type process. No, nobody running no background checks. They letting any kind of Rudy Poop cat that want to be down, be down. That is the spirit, whether you like it or not, that allowed the game to get transferred from the native land of Los Angeles across the whole world, because whatever was supposed to be sacred about it has ceased to exist a long time ago. So it's like, dude is in it just as much as anybody else in it. He in it voluntarily. And for Akon to be trying to justify dealing with him saying dude wasn't really in it, that's boo-boo. That don't stand. It's scary when you see Akon on there trying to talk like a real G and talk like a real nigga and have that posture and still justifying parading with this rap when he had the anthem for I don't know how long for real cats that was locked up, stressed out because somebody got down and ratted on them. On my mama. And now that song It's probably people doing time right now. Every time they hear that song, they gonna switch it now. Just think about that. You doing all that on behalf of this non-African, and you the African ambassador. Oh, my mama, I ain't nothing like these rap niggas. The marijuana-thon continues. This TMC on mine, on my mama.
Overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie.
SPI
Can't get close to me.
Most East
They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
This time around, I ain't moving with a gang of homies. By my lonely, couple bad bitches hanging on me. For sure, sharpshooters on deck though. Will I ever let my foot up off these bitch niggas' neck? No. Blue Bentley getting blunted. Wonder how it come to that. Can't let a rat do me like they done my nigga Thundercat. Baymax, place nothing above my paper. Couple slugs for the haters, but I love my neighbors. Point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
On the east, the streets anticipate my new release. Legendary beast. Peace to Lil Tootie Reese. 97,000 in a day's work. It hurt to read the paperwork, we from the same turf. Talking super turned up to make things worse. Passed out passes in the past, I take the blame first. Go hard when I'm cleaning up the backyard. Queer don't sound like a queen trying to act hard. I represent the truth, we don't play by the same rules. There is no competition cause I can't lose. Versus vicious, sell them like souvenirs. Blue diamonds in my ear, hella fly,
Overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
Look here, the haters act like he don't know me. One man gang, I don't need no homie. On the 7 these days, they don't even see him seldom. Kind of money, who done touch more than me and Melvin? Anybody help him? Hell no, ho. Straight line dollars, they'll dog dough. SBI spot, can't never have it. East side legend like A7 Magic. Honcho hustle. Plus see the bomb in the booth, counting coins like Chucky from Swan. How the most easy with the ends gon' bow down. Ballin', clowning like Benzo.
Overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
Marijuana-thon continues in the black box. That's TMC. Available on the Loke EP. And that's provided by me, SP. On my mama, it's a black box production around this thing. Must say salute to Miss Kim Kardashian. While Kanye Week is running around on all kind of buffoonery and perhaps shouldn't be so facetious because he may be actually suffering from some real serious ailments. However, he's been making an ass of himself about the public for the last I don't know how long. While in the meantime, Miss Kardashian has been on some real niche all the way through. While Kanye talking about slavery was a choice, she talking about free the homies. And she been actively putting her finances and her energy and her finesse and her force behind getting a lot of unjust convicts released from prison. And it's been just, she been doing it slightly under the radar. I mean, it's gotten coverage, but it's not getting, with her name and the way they cover everything else she does, you would think prison reform would be higher up on the list of the things that they mention when they speak on it. But this time, I think it's going to shift, and I think it's going to remain at a certain level, if not climb from here, because she's attached herself to a very high profile case when it comes to hip hop. Salute to C Murder, Master P. You know, everybody know the story, what he been up against. Kept it official according to the G code. Ain't say shh. So everybody want to talk about what one said individual may be risking as an entertainer by sticking to that G code that they claim to stick by, and what fool would do that, or what bozo would do that, or you have to be an idiot. Well, I'm that type of idiot that would take the same type of steps that C Murder took, and other high profiles, a few others that kept their lip zip on Crip. And that's why I'm not surprised to see so many people having commentary to like go against the sentiments of identifying one of the most high profile rats in hip hop history. People have all these ways of rationalizing as why a certain individual is a rat, not just be realizing more and more every day that these conversations ain't even for everybody. That's how of a rare breed we are, that nobody really gets it. And had the institution been somehow kept pure by only allowing those that truly possessed that type of fortitude to be involved, kind of like the police department, with they know snitching rule amongst themselves. You see how rarely it's broken. If somehow we could have formed a bond amongst our comrades similar to that, perhaps we could have been a lot more effective and it moving forward in the future. If we just deal with those that overstand and block out all those that don't, because there's so many that don't. They just really don't get it. On my mama. It ain't no one way to be a rata. You could throw rata in many, many ways. On my mama, more than 97. 97 ways, though, on the black box.
Oh yeah. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Bay Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag.
100,000 feel like something when you're thumbing through it. Done it when some would say one would be dumb to do it. Running circles round rappers on their last lap. PayPal perhaps. Ass cap the cash app. Ass app is how I expect the next direct deposit. Positivity, love, phone posits, check the closet. Just say we touching paper is an understatement. Underground label running late, tell them run the payment. Executive decisions, check the balance. Time to monetize the talents, I accept the challenge. Memory a crazy tune, 111 days. Loco for my days, 97 ways.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Bay Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag.
Unable to fake it, fuck how they take it. Heard about the meeting, I was able to make it. Just sick of watching Sherm heads squabble each other while the judge steady handing out lottery numbers. It go down year round, ain't gotta be summer. Life's a bitch and niggas never get apologies from her. Dumber, big and little homies frequently locking. Don't see no other options, that's the reason they flocking. SPI ain't the nigga, how you figure fat? Gift the gab, every gig get a bigger bag. Either name your price or it's appropriation. Finesse game, nigga nice with negotiations.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Big Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it.
Live it. 97 Ways off the Wake and Bake EP. All digital platforms though. Go tap in. That's another banger. It's a few people on DJ Vlad head right now. On my mama. Like, for one, he crossed D.L. Hughley up by misquoting, I believe it was Farrakhan, and causing D.L. Hughley to express certain sentiments in the public that he definitely would not have said had he been under the correct impression of what was actually said. And quite a few people have spoken up to bring him to accountability on behalf of that. He also took it upon himself to make comments regarding blacks being the chosen people, as so many have said so many times. We've heard this taught to us from the inside for all our lives, no matter how far-fetched it sounds to us because of our other indoctrination and programming. We've always heard that we the chosen people, we the Israelites, spoken of in the Bible. So it's not an uncommon theory in this world. However, Vlad took it upon himself to say anybody who feels like they are the chosen people as of spoken in the Bible, which the Bible does indicate that God has a chosen people, whether you find that fair, factual or not. But Vlad took it upon himself to say that anybody who believes that is basically an idiot, a fool, a dummy. There's no such thing as a chosen people. So then he just included a very large percentage of the population. And he was speaking specifically about those that are saying and claiming that the blacks are the chosen people. And then, of course, someone that has paid attention to the subject has provided content where Farrakhan has said on public platforms, and he was quoting the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, whatever weight you give that, which is another human who has been declared as a fact that the American black people are the chosen people spoken of in the Bible. So once again, this is not a secret of to any extent that there are large masses, groups of people that believe this on the public level. But remember how Arsenio Hall got his first show canceled. People just don't, it's hard to believe Farrakhan has lived long enough to transcend so many decades to still be as relevant and effective as a speaker on such pertinent subjects that he has. But this ain't new. People expressing the same things that Farrakhan speak on find themselves in trouble. You see what happened to Nick Cannon. But here it is, Vlad being comfortable, I guess after Nick Cannon gets spanked, speaking out now on the same subject, saying the total opposite, saying anybody believes that is an idiot. So I guess also he is speaking about Nick Cannon. But I saw Rizza Islam speak out, who is a very articulate black man. He's a Muslim, and he's calling that should nobody of our color be even supporting Vlad TV. And I know it's going to sound like a small echo into a big, large, empty warehouse room, because it's crazy how people will make fun of or talk down on you for having a platform of your own and sharing your content, but contribute and keep looking at all these other cats running up in Vlad face, feeding him this content for free while he turns around and monetizes it and makes extremely a lot of money to no benefit for them. But they'll laugh at you if you get on that same internet and share your content for your own benefit. That's crazy. I got a queerdo interviewer right now I ain't never met in my life, never heard of. Got in my DM, all humble, giving me all kind of praise, requesting a interview. And then when I told him run me $200, he started doing blogs about me, discredited me, dissing me. I said, that's queerdos type stuff. Good looking, Briggs. Oh, my mama. It's Gucci when you can pay yourself. That's me paying myself. That's my company paying me. That's a beautiful thing. Salute you, partner. Appreciate that. You got me flying this green thing, too. Oh, my mama. You kind of changed the screen color, maybe lose subject. But, yeah, even Alex Alonso tagged me in a post regarding Vlad TV. And just you can go to his page, Street TV, and read the post on the subject. Makes a lot of sense. I know I personally have supported Vlad from his very inception in this game. When he wasn't Vlad TV, he was just DJ Vlad, humble, nobody, just a guy with a camera, I believe from another country. He was not established whatsoever. I took him through the streets of South Central, welcomed him into my situation. Wasn't even my hood, but it was a notorious neighborhood in LA, gave him content. And then through the years, he just been real funny style about cooperating with me as his platform has grown. We kind of mediated it at one time through the years ago, and I thought it was cool. And then in 2017, like I've said before, Vlad TV reached out to me via email and requested an interview. My response was simply Vlad himself. I wasn't that quite familiar with their platform. I thought I had realized that there were other people that also did interviews on behalf of Vlad TV other than Vlad at that time. So I was interested, were they asking me to do an interview with one of their constituents or Vlad himself? So when they reached out, my response was just Vlad himself, question marks. And I didn't get any response. So after quite some time, when they realized that they wasn't getting back, I hit them back like, yo, what up? And they like, oh, we decided to not do the interview at this time. Since, I've been quite busy on the internet doing my own interviews and all this type of whatever. But I ain't got another email from them. So I'm not surprised to see others that possess any type of integrity as far as our culture irritated about the way he's positioned and the way he positioned himself and some of the things he says when he's making a living off the bare backs of our artistry. And I personally have dealt with him from a standpoint of loyalty and extending myself, and he's thrown it in my face and slapped me back in the face with it like, I don't need you now, I'm too big, ha, ha, ha. So that's crazy. So salute to Rizza Islam, Street TV, Alex Alonso, everybody that has the know-how and the courage to speak up at a time when everybody else act like it don't matter, because, you know, I don't care about none of that. I'm going to go on Vlad TV. But I would have considered Vlad, based on, at least in the industry, no way for us to be enemies, so I would have considered him a friend. But he haven't been quite friendly, and we don't with fake friends on my mama.
Look, hey, well if it's on and it's on, I'm laid back, stacking, blowing the brief feet. Cotton Louis protected with a freak in the seat. Benji Frankie stay in my vision, even more when I'm sleep. I count the bands when I count these sheep. I'm in the streets, switching lanes on the 4Gs while posseing out the paper plate. The licks what my niggas was playing, call it the great escape. Friends nowadays, they ain't loyal like how they used to be. And you ain't really real like you saying, nigga, you used to be. If he your folks, then he my folks, that's just how we roll. If he ain't, then he ain't mine, now let's get super blow. I be dipping, I be rolling, I be smoking, I be sipping with the turn up to the ceiling. Off the turn up, yeah, I feel it. Fake friends, I don't do it. Tell them niggas they can kill it. Yeah. So if ever my niggas need me, I be there in the flash to get the bags out the stash for that all black rag. Now if that ain't your nigga, then he ain't my nigga. And if you my nigga, you should know we don't do that lame shit, never. I'm a friend, my nigga, and that's something that my niggas all should know. Well, if that ain't your nigga, then he ain't my nigga. And if you my nigga, you should know we don't do that lame shit, never. I'm a friend, my nigga, and that's something that my niggas all should know.
Hopping out on feet, aiming at the enemy, squeezing little Hennessy. see a Remy, all I need for a reason. Quarterback for years, I did plenty receiving. Now I'm coaching while approaching my 20th season. Every turn I get, I leave the mic in a tourniquet. Tonight might light the roof on fire, let it burn a bit. Don't dance, never did the Dougie or the Nay-Nay, no bromance. Neighborhoods love me, I'm a nay-nay. I'm way more proactive than a lot of these cats. Not only that, me and Woodrow know how to react. Death before the sign on shites, never see me run since BB guns. In the streets with PP sons, Eastside dumb. In case you're wondering where I'm from, 197, 971, SPI, fly crippin' to the day that he died. R.I.P. to JR and Baby B.I.
Well, if that ain't your nigga, then he ain't my nigga. And if you my nigga, you should know we don't do that lame shit, never. I'm a friend, my nigga, and that's something that my niggas all should know. Well, if that ain't your nigga, then he ain't my nigga. And if you my nigga, you should know we don't do that lame shit, never. I'm a friend, my nigga, and that's something that my niggas all should know.
East the Beast. That's Fake Friends. Also, off the Loke EP, 1976971. My mama. That record was supposed to be on the Block Sheep EP for me and East the Beast. And we went in the studio and we did it in mind to do the records for reference initially. And then we was gonna come back and redo them. And I had in mind to insert that 1976971. But then a lot of things changed and we kind of stopped production on the project. So I ended up letting the record go how it is. But I'm such a perfectionist. Every time I hear it, I wish I would have said 1976971 on the set that. And for those that know how that goes and how that would have just made it that much more doper. But it still don't matter when I piss. Bombards come up out my bladder. Oh, my mama. Shout out to DJ Screw. I was fortunate enough to be able to have Beautiful World chopped and screwed by the legend. My mama, just adding another sense of ambiance to my experience as a hip-hop component in whatever regard people want to hold it. But it's crazy how you watch the 5 Heartbeats, you watch the Temptations, you hear the Little Richard story and hear how the Elvis legacy played a part in his legacy, and you think that's the old days, and it don't go down like that anymore. You see how they take the movies of Egyptian background, and as we grow up, we see these characters being pale-skinned white people, and we don't realize the subtle message and factuality that these images are providing for our brain, and how we just believe certain things now. We don't even realize as we're adults, if we see a picture of a black Jesus, even if we call ourselves Christians, we immediately get offended internally, whether we want to admit it or not. And then we try to accept it from that point back. But when we first see a black Jesus, we don't welcome it initially. And that's all a same, all results of the same spirit of, now we have white kids slowing down music and introducing it to the world as something new. And it's so evident how there could be young people, our children of other descents, other cultures, who have no idea who DJ Screw is, come across this new trend, and then new trend, feel like it's something new. I see it in the music. I remember when we were doing the contemporary music when I was young, and we used to sample music from old records. So then later on in life, when you would hear certain oldies, you'd be like, oh, that's where they got that from. Now I hear all this contemporary music sampling the hip hop music that was current in my day. And I'm like, wow, it's the same cycle. And here it is once again, art. We got these white kids on social media slowing down music, talking about how when you slow it down, how does the speed and the sound changes the mood of the record, as if this is something they discovered, and not giving any type of shout out, kudos, or credit to DJ Screw. Now, the DJs who are making the sound popular, they definitely aware of the origin of the sound, and I hold them responsible for not giving the homie his credit, the legend, because the young people don't know no better. To them, it's something new that the DJs that they like are doing, and they're the ones that's being bamboozled and tricked. But I just find that ironic that another element of our art, we see it being pillaged, taken, and no credit being given. Somebody told me this one time, that the white man has never invented nothing but the patent office. I found that real funny when he told me that. Oh my. I don't know how funny you find it. Oh my mama, I've been wanting to use that laugh track more, but I don't really be thinking about it. Guess what, y'all? Y'all slipping. Ain't nobody said nothing about the word of the day. INVEIGH, to protest or complain bitterly or vehemently. Well, after George Floyd passed, for the spirit of Black Lives Matter, Black lives are important. I'm concerned about Black lives. We had to INVEIGH and cause a ruckus around here, because they always say, fuck around here on my mama. So it's about that time, good friends of mine. I'm about to hop up off y'all line. Appreciate y'all. If you do like me, for the rest of the day, I expect y'all to shine. Dead homies. Catch me back right here at the appropriate time. Y'all know I don't know exactly where it is. It's kind of rolling right now elsewhere, so we gotta just chase these bags as well as we can. Oh my mama. Be about your marathon at all costs.
My mom always says that I have an old soul, whatever that means. She says that while other kids worry about toys, I worry about helping those in need. I guess that's true, but I still love toys too. I think what makes me different from other kids is that I'm Riley and they're not. The end.
It's Neighborhood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that. Yeah, Neighborhood Nip Hustle. Giving a shout out right now to SPI in the streets, my nigga Spotter Low, y'all already know what it is. Schwarzenegger. Oh yeah, and don't forget to check my website out too. NipseyHustle.com.
Streets.net. Shout out my nigga SPI. Gotta get back in and do it again. My nigga Roy.
Tupac of my generation, Pac was highly intelligent, but in our culture, street culture, especially in his generation, intelligence was viewed as a form of weakness. How do you get the people that's really affected by, what we trying to solve, involved?
Yeah. Family broken, so I stand with my niggas. Showed up to every shootout, but I ran for my feelings. No time for those, I got a plan to get millions. Whoever don't agree, I see you back at the buildings. That's why I never let y'all act like a victim. That's why I never let y'all kill my ambition. You weren't built for the mission. Park my cutlass in the back of the village. Remember Tony started washing them dishes. It was all a decision. Fast died, he took a part of me with him. Heart broken like my artery missing. Just fuck all of you niggas. Team broke, they can't harvest you, nigga. Swore shit, it got a heart to it, nigga.
I used to know you were gon' fold on me. I used to know that I could count on you. All that pressure they bestowed on me. Pray my son never face what I go through. Yeah. Get it, don't wear the crown right. And if it been feeling like what it sound like. Now my life is a struggle and it get worse, I ain't complaining about it. I just can't never feel the same about it. My life built on damage, can't understand it, can't call family, no. Got crossed by my closest, I ain't gon' show too much emotion, no. My low one call my phone, I pick her right away. I know I'm living wrong if it's the right way. I was too busy trying to get heavy, I was lightweight. A lot of niggas that came in with me ain't on my side today. I been trying to leave with some of these songs in case I die today. Every time I need something lean on, I drink that spot away. So it don't feel how it feels to me. Cause I've been through it and it did what it did to me. I trusted you and that was big for me. This my little partner, you do that big for me. And I ain't never jumped in my feelings out here. You for nothing with no photo. I used to know that I could count on you. All that pressure they bestowed on me. Pray my son never face what I go through. And a nigga to get it, don't wear the crown right. And if it been feeling like what it sound like. Thought my life was a struggle and it get worse, I ain't complain about it. I just can't never feel the same body.
Mathematical mogul, marathoning, making moves, taking the heartbreaking news, made major breaking news. Nephews, nieces, siblings, seeds, they confused. Waking up, shaking, aching, praying that it's April Fools. Chosen child from the now down, stakes is huge. Snakes and fakes straddling the gate, it's too late to choose. Through violent visions, gave victory, paid your dues. Motivated, demonstrated, elevated views. Truths don't die, we multiply. I ain't make the rules. Self-medicate, meditate, and celebrate the blues. Neighborhood, roller coaster, you can take the cruise, I'm good. Blue laces, suede Puma's favorite shoes. Jesus to the generations, you never save me on my babies. Most beautiful gift Puto ever gave me. For such a precious life, who decides price? I couldn't feel the slide twice, cuz they crucified Christ.
I used to know that I could count on you. All that pressure they bestowed on me. Pray my son never face what I go through. And a nigga to get it, don't wear the crown right. And if it been feeling like what it sound like. Thought my life was a struggle and it get worse, I ain't complain about it. I just can't never feel the same body. My life built on damage, ain't understanding, can't call family, no. Got crossed by my closest, I ain't gon' show too much emotion, no. My little one call my phone, I pick her right away. I know I'm living wrong, if it's the right way. I was too busy trying to get heavy, I was lightweight. A lot of niggas that came in with me ain't on my side today. I been trying to leave with some of these songs in case I die today. Every time I need something lean on, I drink that spot away. So it don't feel how it feels to me. Cause I've been through it and it did what it did to me. I trusted you and that was big for me. This my little partner, you do that big for me. And I ain't never jumped in my feelings out here. You for nothing with no photo. I used to know that I could count on you. All that pressure they bestowed on me. Pray my son never face what I go through. And a nigga to get it, don't wear the crown right. And if it been feeling like what it sound like. Thought my life was a struggle and it get worse, I ain't complain about it. I just can't never feel the same body.
I'm out here in the A with it, fuck with my niggas. Thank you to this Hitman West shit. I'm gonna be the spokesperson for this whole Hitman West shit. Y'all know what it is, my nigga. I'm the new voice of the West. INVEIGH, Slaughter Boys, all money in. And that's what it is. We representing this Hitman West, my nigga. We creating an outlet, connecting the dots. You know what it is. From LA to the A, all the way to NY.